Hey, welcome back, everybody. We are ready for Obi Wan Kenobi Part 2. Again, lovely wife is back. No kids. They're still separated and hiding. Yeah, and for those of you who have inquired about where the kids are, certainly appreciate the inquiries, and we love having them join us, but it is always 100% their choice, and with everything we have going on this weekend, they've elected to just bypass this, and I can't wait. I gotta get this done. So just for those of you that wonder, it's always 100% everybody's choice. It's her choice,
Lots of
their
kids
choice.
stuff going on
Right.
this weekend and
Holiday weekend, and but me being impatient and I'm ready to get rolling with this, I want to watch the show, and so we're, with their blessing, we're moving ahead without them. But they are still with us, because like somebody said in the comments, it's like, and I kind of chuckled at it with episode 1, or the part 1, somebody said, they're still here because, well, the daughter and myself, the chatterboxes. So I'm representing her, and then the son. That's who we are, guys. So anyway, Obi Wan Kenobi Part 1. Thoroughly enjoyed the way the show started. Loved seeing little Leia.
I did too. She's really cute.
Yeah, I think she's real feisty. Perfect casting for a young Princess Leia.
She's definitely a little Leia.
Yeah, definitely. Like seeing Obi-Wan kind of trying to, he's mentally just in a, and rightly so, in a very difficult and weird position now. I've tried to stay away from reviews and comments because I haven't seen Part 2 yet, so I didn't want anything spoiled. But I have seen, as is usually the case with Star Wars, there's some mixed reviews, and some people seem to maybe not be that happy. I don't know what percentage. It may be a very low percentage. But I'll just say this. Listen, the world is crazy. The world's crazy. I just look in the news. Look on Twitter. Look, if you still read a newspaper, watch the news, whatever it is, the world's crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's just enjoy Star Wars. If it's not your favorite thing in the world, if it's not the best Star Wars you've ever seen, if it contradicts something, that's okay. Look, I am a purist Star Wars. I love the original trilogy, but I watch all the new stuff with an open mind and go, you know what, it's still Star Wars. It's in the Star Wars universe. I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm not going to let it ruin or affect how I view the rest of Star Wars. Just enjoy it. That's it. I mean, why get all uptight about it? Why get uptight about it? Anyway, that's all. I'll get off my soapbox. So, part 2 of Obi-Wan. It appears Obi-Wan's going to leave Tatooine with lightsaber in tow to go to Daiyu. That's the planet where Bail told Obi-Wan that they took. Remember, she was kidnapped. By the way, I didn't realize that. I didn't recognize them. I mean, I'm familiar with the band, but I wouldn't be able to recognize any of them. The bounty hunter that captured Leia is one of the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He acts?
Apparently, he's acting in this
and
one.
A singer.
Yeah.
Okay.
We know that there's a confrontation at some point coming between Anakin or Obi-Wan versus Vader, and we're still wondering. Look, again, as we said in episode part 1, Obi-Wan doesn't know that Anakin or Darth Vader is still alive. He thought he left him for dead. And I don't think anything has happened. I know it's 10 years since that happened, but he's in hiding. He's secluded. I don't think he has any clue that there's Darth Vader out there.
I thought that you said that they did mention that.
No,
in Obi-Wan.
In Revenge of the Sith, he knows that Anakin is Darth Vader, but he thinks Darth Vader's dead. Remember, he chopped him in half, left him laying, burnt to a crisp, burnt bacon. Anakin laying there saying, "I hate you." He just left him there. He thought he was dead.
So technically, Anakin was Darth Vader at that point.
Yeah,
before he put on the suit.
Yeah, because if you remember Revenge of the Sith, the Emperor, when Anakin was kneeling before Darth Sidious, and he said,
"My new student, Darth.
Henceforth, you shall be known as Darth
Vader."
Right.
Yeah, so I just didn't recognize that Obi-Wan recognized him as Darth Vader.
I mean, he still called him Anakin, obviously. He's not calling him Darth Vader, but he knows that that's who he is. But again, he thinks
he killed Darth Vader.
Right. He
See, I always looked at it as he thinks he killed Anakin.
Yeah.
So
without any mercy at all, he left him there burning. Didn't end the whole thing, just left him there picked up his lightsaber and walked off, and thought that's the last he'd ever see of him. So
Right.
the big moment to me
Should
in the
have made
series
sure he was dead for sure.
would have saved a lot of people a lot of heartache, I think. But then we wouldn't have had the original trilogy.
Right.
So the big moment to me right now is the realization: when is Obi-Wan going to realize that Anakin / Darth Vader is still alive? And again, I think it'll be later in the second half of the series when we actually get
Probably
to see.
be emotional.
Oh yeah. So, all right. Well, that's enough from us speculating and all the things that we do.
That was supposed to only last 3 minutes.
How long did it last? All right, the intro's supposed
That's
to be.
how much you can talk, boy.
Intro's supposed to be 3 minutes, and we're at 8. So hopefully, when this is edited down, you're at like the 4 or 5 minute mark, which is what I always aim for. So let's start our reaction, part 2 of Obi Wan Kenobi right now. There's Obi-Wan on his iPad. You should probably.
I was tracking its signal.
You're in Daiyu now. All signals in or out are blocked.
More like a Game Boy.
Signals are blocked. It's got a very
Like a Las Vegas.
Tokyo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more gritty than Las Vegas.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of a combination.
If ever I needed guidance, Master, it's now.
Gotta hear Qui-Gon.
Any credits?
Yeah, see? That's Tim Morrison.
Oh, he's
He's a clone.
Help a veteran get a warm meal.
That's awesome.
using his helmet as a...
Well, he's a clone. Yeah, he's begging. Sad. Wow. He was a general in the clone. It's just so sad. I did not like seeing a clone like that.
Here. That one's free. A couple more of those and you'll forget she ever existed.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, that's what he needs.
There's a Jedi. He helps people.
The Jedi are all gone.
I'll take you to him for the right price.
He was a Jedi. I always wonder if we're going to see Cal Kestis from Jedi Fallen Order.
Maybe.
Just don't know if they'll ever put him in live action.
This is a Jedi mind trick. Do not be alarmed. I am inside your mind. You will let them through when they arrive. They are to be given safe passage.
Seems like a sham.
They'll be given safe passage to correct.
Seems like a what?
Like a sham.
Think your mind.
Yeah. Like a Seasayer type, like a fortune teller.
Yeah.
It's all fake.
Set up.
Yeah.
Rithi.
Thank you for helping us, Haja.
Oh, the Jedi must
Well,
protect
he
the.
looked like he was acting.
They will come for him. Get him safe.
Overacting.
See,
It's all there.
Oh, you didn't have to.
Every
you
credit.
didn't have to.
Oh, you didn't have to.
All right, Obi-Wan, call this phony out.
I help all who are in need. In return, I ask only a few credits.
Of course. How much?
500 to locate the girl, another 300 to take it. What do you know of the Force, my friend?
Just that there's a lot of remotes and magnets.
So uncivilized. I can't help it.
You're a bottom feeder. A rat who preys on weakness. But in my experience, rats know more about the sewers than anyone else.
So judgmental.
You'll help me?
Yeah,
Can I trust you?
definitely.
All right. I think he just did that. Nice distraction, Obi-Wan.
Hey. What are you doing back here?
Oh, I seem to have lost my way.
To work.
Right.
Nice. Hand over
I
there?
like seeing him actually fight. Without a saber.
Yeah, he's got to be careful.
Where's the girl? Leia.
That's just a dummy. Yeah.
Set up.
Because it's been a trap the whole time. There's the chili pepper.
I didn't know
That is him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Flea.
I figured you'd be smarter than to risk everything for a spoiled little.
The way he punched him.
I know.
He really got into that. Ooh, I want one of those. Like, seriously, I want one of those.
Inquisitor really figured you out. She'll be here soon, and then we'll be rich, and you'll be dead.
Oh, boy.
You're not a Jedi anymore, Kenobi. You're just a man. And you're bleeding all over my floor.
Well, everybody bleeds.
Oh,
Awesome.
Spice or whatever it is. They're gonna be feeling pretty good.
He's got tricks.
That was the drugs that girl gave him on the street. Remember, she said this.
Does that mean that they're gonna forget?
They'll
Some
wake
things?
up. They'll wake up hungover or something.
Wait.
Huh?
Let go!
That's awesome. Help
Your
me,
father
Obi-Wan
sent
Kenobi.
me. I'm here to help
You're
you.
my only hope.
Why should I trust you?
She's smart enough.
She's such a little brat.
She's just tough.
Yeah.
Feisty.
It would have been easier with the army.
What?
What'd she say?
This would have been easier with an army. See, look, they're tripping out. See?
Oh my goodness.
Oh. Busted.
Where is he?
Uh-oh.
Is that you're a Jedi? Shh. It's just, you seem kind of old and beat up.
Nothing like a kid for a confidence booster.
Yeah.
Your ability gave you station, but all the power in the world can't mask the stench.
See, you may be right. She might have been I think she was one of the kids in the. Remember the first episode when they were the younglings were being attacked in Order 66.
I will take Kenobi.
I think she's the one that said
myself.
run.
Really?
Yeah, I think.
That would be
Required,
really
sister.
cool.
You will be dealt with when we return.
Yeah, I still think she's gonna flip.
She's gonna join Kenobi. That would be so cool. I like her.
Yeah.
I like her as a good
She's intense.
guy.
Yeah.
Good gal.
I want every lowlife and bounty hunter on this planet to know Kenobi is here. They only report to me.
So she's not standing down.
Maybe she wants to find him because she wants to.
It's hard to say. I mean, yeah, it's hard to say. I doubt it.
Yeah.
I think she's
That would be cool, though.
She's looking for status as an Inquisitor, trying to please.
For power, yeah.
Be alongside Darth Vader or something.
You don't need those. And the gloves.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, I want these.
Now,
shopping with a
if
kid.
anyone asks, we're farmers from Tall, and you're my daughter.
Granddaughter, maybe.
What?
Kids are so honest.
Yeah, she is a little Leia, that is for sure.
Really a Jedi? I heard they all died. I read that Jedi can make things float. Make me float. You haven't even told me your name.
Ben.
Not a Jedi name.
Well, that's my name. You'll have to trust me eventually.
How can I trust?
I do want to get at least one hello there. There's got to be
You
at least
say
one in the
The
show.
less you give away. But really, it's the opposite.
How old are you?
10.
You don't sound like you're 10.
Thank you.
Obi-Wan, you know how old she is. You were there when
He
she
was testing her, I think.
I know, but still.
Adam, look at this reward.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Says
Oh,
the city on now.
Let's get to him first.
that was a shiny blaster. Almost looked like a smaller version of DL-44, which is Han Solo's. Oh, uppercut.
Kenobi is the last ember of a dying age. Extinguish him.
Consider it done.
He has the coolest voice.
Yeah.
Consider it done.
Yeah, he knows that she's got bounty hunters after him. Because she didn't stand down. I love this planet. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Dark.
No noise from that.
Her name's Lola, and she won't make any. She's hurt.
Good.
I hope Lola makes it.
Good. He said good.
Aww.
Leia.
That's what you were hiding. You're the reason I'm here. They took me to get to you.
Your father is a very old friend.
I don't believe you.
Leia! No!
Oops.
Oh, man.
Wait!
Oh, man. She's gonna make it obvious.
Whoa. Okay.
A large sloth.
Some Star Wars stuff going on in there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Just tell us where he is.
Nah,
Oh, man, Leia.
there's the attention.
Yep. Leia.
Well, I don't blame her.
Sure. But he can't be any worse than what she was getting,
Yeah.
you know.
Obviously, he's been kind to her, and nobody else has been.
Right. Uh-oh.
She knows she's close.
She knows he's close.
Yeah, she's close to getting him. All right.
She really is pretty cool.
She's awesome.
The people that are
Right.
shooting
She's
at
10.
him are,
Right.
you
She's
know,
10.
It's,
Oh,
it's
no.
one or the other.
The fake
Either
Jedi.
the shooters are good or he's good.
Let's see what the fake Jedi's able to... Right. No, I get it, what you're saying, but, you know,
Yeah, she's 10.
she's 10.
She's not as smart as she thinks she is.
She's not trusting.
Yeah.
She is awesome. She made the jump. Or didn't make the jump.
Hold on!
You're gonna have to use the Force, Obi Wan.
Don't let go, Leia! Hold on tight!
You're gonna have to do it.
Hold on,
Just do it. You don't have a choice.
Leia, no!
Do it.
Obviously, he saves her.
Awesome.
That is cool. Yay! I got chills.
That's awesome.
Yay. How
Well,
did he
he-
get
he
down
made
there
it
so
down.
quick? Oh, I guess the Force.
You can jump. You are a Jedi.
You really are a Jedi.
Right. I tried to tell you,
We
kid.
need to move.
We gotta get out of here now. You've caused quite a stir, young lady.
That was cool, though. I like that scene.
And this is all for you? Who are you?
All right.
Go to transport 8.
What are you talking?
Why is he trying to help?
Expect me to trust you. You're a criminal.
Look, have I made a few bad decisions? Sure. Do I feel bad about it? Sometimes.
I know she put a bounty on Kenobi.
Oh, boy.
Where is he?
The chili pepper's about to get hot.
Red hot chili pepper.
Yes, I'm a dad. I can't help it.
That was a dad joke.
You're no Jedi, but you know where one is.
I am the only Jedi around.
Where is he?
Ah, that wasn't magnets, was it? What did you ask? You know what? I'm not gonna answer it.
Oh, here comes the mind. Same thing Kylo could do. Now she knows where they're going.
Uh-oh.
That's what happens when you play pretend. Get yourself in trouble.
Yeah.
Since I met you, I've been chased, shot at, I almost fell to my death, and now there are inquisiting people after us. If somebody is off,
Inquisiting people.
we should take it. Now come on. What now?
Nothing. You just remind me of someone.
Hmm.
She was fearless too, and
Oh.
stubborn.
Padme.
Oh.
Was your friend a Jedi too?
No, she was a leader. She died a long time ago.
Your mom.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
Wow. It's moments like that in the show that just the payoff.
Yeah,
I
that's the
love that
part I
stuff.
like.
Love that stuff. Boy.
There she is.
Go. They don't want the girl anyway.
Yeah, and he knows that.
Oh boy, here we go. Man, I love that saber. I gotta get one of those. It's one of my favorite hilts.
Your fear betrays you.
It's kind of a Vader searching for Luke on the Death Star moment here. It's awesome.
I'm just going to take you to me.
Uh-oh, to him.
Lord Vader will be pleased.
Oh.
Oh, man. He's like, what?
The face.
You didn't know. He's alive, Obi-Wan.
Oh, man.
Anakin Skywalker. He's been looking for you for a long time.
Sister, I can stand the reek of your ambition no longer, and I cannot risk you losing him again.
He just...
Watch and learn.
Oh! Wait a minute. Wait.
Quit. Whoa.
Wait.
That is crazy.
Rebels.
Go.
Rebels takes place after this show.
Yay.
So how...
We will find you!
Questions? I got questions. That's awesome, though.
Yeah.
She's trying to please Darth Vader. She wants to be his apprentice or something, I bet. What a shock.
Are you okay?
Man, what the shock. Just...
He's...
Anakin. He's in the tank. He's in the back to tank. Wow.
That's creepy.
Wow.
What's he doing in that tank?
Oh, the breathing. That was awesome.
What was he in that tank for? Was that because of his
That's
his
back to
burning
that's the
body?
healing back to tank.
Yeah.
It's where when he doesn't have the suit on, he's in there to
To-
Wow. So when he said Anakin and he opened his eyes like through the Force, he sensed that
Obi-Wan saying
Yeah,
it.
they just wow.
They connected.
Woo, man, I'm hyped now. That was awesome. I love that. That was so cool. Woo, man, I wasn't sure how I wanted the Obi-Wan realizing that Anakin's alive. How I wanted that to play out. But I really think I like the way they did that.
Yeah, because he had to be quiet about it because, he was trying to be quiet. He didn't want to be found by her. And so, but you could just see the emotions.
Yeah.
Even in his silence.
Oh, man. And Ewan McGregor's such a good actor. And
man, he's doing a great job.
And, he's definitely keeping it Star Wars with his dialogue, and he's Obi-Wan. I love it. It's just it's so cool. But yeah, I wasn't sure if I wanted to see the realization where they come face to face, and that's when he realizes at that moment. That's kind of the way I was thinking or hoping it would play out. But something about the way they did this, like if you would have told me this is how it would have been done, I would have been like, nah, I don't like that. But actually seeing it on screen play out that way, I think I'm actually pretty okay with the way that they did it. I liked it.
I liked it.
So now he's conflicted. He's like, okay, Darth Vader is evil. And it makes sense because, again, in Return of the Jedi, when Luke is trying to turn Darth Vader, and he says, you still have good in you. And Vader says a line in Return of the Jedi, Obi-Wan once thought as you do. Which implies that there was a time when Obi-Wan tried to turn Darth Vader back from the dark side. remember Padme, when she was dying, she told Obi-Wan there's still good in him.
Mm-hmm. So you think we're going to see that in this series?
I absolutely think that Obi-Wan's going to try to turn Vader back to Anakin. And I wonder if he'll make any progress. I doubt it, because by the time we get to the original trilogy, he says he's more machine now than man, twisted and evil. He basically says that, Anakin is dead. So whatever attempt he makes in this show, he must not see any hope, because by the time they get to Luke wants to turn him, and both him and Yoda are, I think they're pretty much saying Anakin's gone. So, and little Leia.
Mm-hmm. Boy, Spitfire.
Ooh, man, kind of reminds me of a certain little girl.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, I know.
I've experienced some of that feistiness.
This well, in a good way.
She's awesome. So
yeah.
What a perfect casting for young Princess Leia, and just seeing Obi-Wan interact with young Leia, I think is so cool. He was there obviously for her birth, and then they never actually see each other. The only time they see each other in A New Hope is when Obi-Wan's fighting Vader, and Obi-Wan lets himself be taken out by Vader so that they can escape. And so that's the only time Leia ever sees Obi-Wan in the original trilogy. So to see them interact, it's pretty cool.
Wonder how much more they're gonna, how much more time they're gonna have together in this series.
Yeah, she's going home, so she was.
So this may be it.
She was the bait, so I don't know beyond that what,
He'll just forever be special to her, probably, because he saved her.
Exactly, and they got to keep her hidden, because obviously Vader has no idea who she is. And see, I don't know how much more we'll get to see of young Leia, but hopefully she's in a little bit more, because she certainly adds a big. She adds a lot to the show.
But now at this point she may not, because now it's going to be. They're going to be hunting Obi-Wan, but obviously she's not going to be. Yeah,
she's not bait anymore.
Yeah.
So unless they re-kidnap
That's
her.
probably the end of her little story.
And then you saw how the Grand. Okay, now the Grand Inquisitor. All right, guys, help me out. Did
he die?
My mind is melting at this point, because Rebels takes place after this show. Rebels, I think, is 5 years before the events of A New Hope. This is 10 years before the events of A New Hope. So the Grand Inquisitor is in Rebels.
Well, he obviously doesn't die.
Oh, man. I know people don't die in Star Wars. I understand that. But, man, she stabbeth him through.
Yeah. But, yeah.
And I was mistaken in our part 1 reaction, talking after, I was like, kind of, you corrected me, because Anakin turned to the dark side. I wasn't sure how many of the Inquisitors were former Jedi, and I guess it makes sense. A lot of them, I think, are. And I think somebody said in the comments, and now I'm buying into the theory, that I think Reva was one of those younglings that was at the temple during Order 66 that we saw in the opening scene of part 1. And I really do think she's going to come through and help Obi-Wan at some point.
That would be cool.
If I'm going to make a bold prediction, Obi-Wan is going to be at a point where he's being bested by Vader. And maybe
she's going to come in to defend Obi-Wan.
Somehow she's going to help or something. I don't want to take anything away from Obi-Wan, because he's awesome, and you certainly want him to handle himself, but somehow I think she'll come in and try to help. I could be wrong, but I get the sense that she's going to turn. She's so intense, and she's so just wanting to establish herself as the best Inquisitor, I guess is the best way to put it, because if you read a lot of the comics and the video game stuff, Vader's always looking for an apprentice to help take out the Emperor, because Vader wants to be the ultimate. And so he's always on the search for an apprentice. And so I'm just wondering if that's kind of what her intention is to get in the good graces.
In Star Wars, have you ever seen someone turn from the dark side to the good side?
Kylo.
I mean...
And Vader.
I know, but I just don't... That whole story was all jumbled.
You're talking about Kylo.
You don't even know what was.
You're talking about Kylo. All right,
real and.
But Vader did. Luke turned Vader back, and I know you did.
Wait, say that again.
Vader turned back.
Yeah,
that's the big story, height of the story in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
And in Rebels, which you didn't watch, there is a Imperial officer, and I'm drawing a blank on his name. It makes me mad. Who ended up turning. He was kind of a almost, what's the word? Almost kind of like not even a mole, but he turned. He was an Imperial officer who was hunting the rebels, and he ended up actually helping the rebels. And I'm drawing a blank on his name. So it does happen. I think it'd be cool to see it live action here with Reva turning. I think she's awesome. I think she's really good at what she's doing. So, man, the Grand Inquisitor. I don't know what to think about that. That hit me kind of funny. So I don't know what's going to happen there. All right, you guys, certainly very intrigued now, 2 episodes in. And as I said, I think there are some people out there who, maybe this isn't quite what they wanted or expected. I went into this with a wish list and nothing else. No expectations. Hoping to see some things, but certainly not holding on to things tightly, and won't be disappointed if things do or don't happen. My biggest thing is I just want Obi-Wan to stay true to being Obi-Wan. Don't change the character. And at this point, I'm not. I think he's right on. He's spot on. He's in a place where you would expect him to be after everything he's been through. But he's still trying to help. And that scene with him using the Force, love that. So when he saved Leia, so cool. Love that.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, love that. Let us know what you think of the first 2 episodes, and here in part 2. Where do you think the show is going? Do you think Reva's going to stay the way she is, or do you think at some point she might turn and try to help Obi-Wan? What are your thoughts on how the Anakin / Darth Vader being alive revealed to Obi-Wan? Let us know what you think about that, how that played out. I personally, like I said, if you would explain it to me that that's the way it would have gone, I probably would have been like, I don't like that, but watching it, I actually liked the way that it played out. It was sold by the way that Obi-Wan received it. He did such a good job displaying that emotion. So let us know what you think of that. Of course, subscribe. Help us get to 10,000 subscribers. Give us a thumbs up. And may the Force be with you, and we'll see you next time.